Othmora is a provincial inconvenience masquerading as a settlement of consequence. Its mages display the confidence common to those untested by adversity. The Orsimer who presides here conducts herself as though authority was synonymous with competence, dispatching me to retrieve artifacts with the careless entitlement of one who has never faced meaningful opposition. I comply for now. The ghost ring will not remain in her custody indefinitely. Its resonance suggests a reservoir of magica dense enough to stabilize what has begun to deteriorate within me. The acceleration of my physical decline continues at a rate I find unacceptable. Reversal may prove elusive, but mitigation is achievable through augmentation. When the moment presents itself, the ring will change hands without spectacle. Ambition, unlike flesh, does not decay.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to some more Morrowind, with Alaric Corvain standing atop those who dare to stand in his way. Or, just homeless people. Same thing to him. Yes, at the very end of last time, we were told that the Propylon chamber up top there it is blocked off, and that we need to get in there essentially through the back door by teleporting ourselves into that chamber so we can eventually get past the sigil and get into the vault to find the ghost ring here in Vandirlion. The Dwemer stronghold. She has directed us to Caldera, to Fulms Morel, who apparently knows all about Propylon indexes. So I'm very, very glad we got the Narcissus teleportation service up and running. It's going to make this much, much easier. Did she actually marked on my map? Yeah, she did. Caldera, there you go. So there's a way to go about this. Let's go to Narcissus and head to the teleporters downstairs. Let's talk to you, and you should be able to take us to Vivek. Yep. And from here we can go to Caldera. Not too bad. And I believe it is you. Yes. Are you here for duties? No. We don't do content on Vvardenfell, at least until we get to Telvanni stuff. What do you know about Vandirlion? I haven't studied the Propylons of mainland Morrowind as much as those of Vvardenfell, so I'm afraid I can't give you too specific directions. But I believe that this index has found its way to somewhere in the southern Coronati Basin. There's a small town there. I think it's called Sadrathim. Try asking around to see if anyone there knows about it. Oh, and once you find the index, it should be used at Hlorandar, another stronghold in the area. In the area around Sadrathim or the area around Vandirlion. Okay. Southern Coronati Basin. I forget what the Coronati Basin is. This? Okay. So, looks like we can get there from Narcissus by heading north. We could also try going from Othmora and see if a ship will take us there. Maybe. Let's check the shop first. Oh yeah, it'll take us straight there. Nice. Oh yes, I remember this place. Okay. Let's ask a guard. What do you know about this? A Propylon index. I don't think I've ever seen something like that around Sadrathim. But Terenu Arion, the trader, might know more. Most of the goods that pass through this town end up in her shop at some point. Okay, where is her shop? You won't tell me, okay. I think it's just up on the hill here. There's only like one shop in this whole town, so not too bad. Actually, how dirty are we? We're not that dirty. I was gonna say we could go in the water there and bathe. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Hello. Welcome to Sadrathim. I assume you're here for the Chapel of Stendarr. That's a funny joke. You're a funny lady. And you won't trade with me because I have skooma on me. I don't know why I have skooma on me. Do you have anything good? Not really, honestly. Kind of has garbage. I'll buy some food, though. Do you have the Propylon index? Okay, well, what do you know about it? I might have seen this index you're looking for. A good few years ago, some travelers sold off a strange shaped stone with some markings on it, and I kept it in the shop as a curiosity. It just sat on the shelf and gathered dust until a pilgrim bought it from me to use as an offering at the Laren ancestral tomb. That's just north of town along the road, on a fork to the right. It's probably still there, but I wouldn't recommend going grave robbing if you don't want to face someone's angry ancestors. That's kind of like all we do is grave rob, so just another Wednesday for us. Let's use our Sonic Speed Boost. I still don't know if this is better than Hop Toad. I feel like Hop Toad is slightly better, but it uses way more magic, so you can't spam it. Just north and on the right. I actually think I see it over there. We'll use Hop Toad then. Get that alteration level up going up to 65 now. That's pretty good. Not enough fatigue for dash. You can dash? Oh, it's the swimming mod I have that lets you dash in the water. Who the heck are you? Did you come here to ridicule me? How did you know? I am the laughingstock of this town. I've been trying to wash it off for so long now, and nothing seems to work. I think that grumpy warlock has put some curse of foul stench on me. What will I do now? I said some things that I regret. It's no use getting into the details. He mumbled some nonsense under his breath, but I didn't think about it too much. The next morning, I felt like a guar had lain on me the whole night. Oh. Then I noticed this morbid smell. People avoided me as if I were carrying some deadly disease, and the guards kicked me out of town. I can't return to Sadrathim like this. Can you talk to the warlock for me? Tell him I'm sincerely sorry and ask him to free me of this stench? Not because I want to help you, but because I want to meet this powerful warlock, sure. Thank the gods. The warlock is a Khajiit. He's a con artist. I've met him at Almasthir, a canton city on the Thir River and north of Lake Coronati. He wasn't a fine smeller himself, so maybe start looking in the underworks first. That's where the shady types go, right? Yeah, I guess so. Well, we're not going to Almasthir, so I guess you're gonna have to smell. I feel like if we did find the warlock, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I just stuck like fish guts on the bottom of his shoe and he's too stupid to notice. Okay, here's the Lauren ancestral tomb. Perfect. Let's get some good spells going for us. Yep. Lots of undead. I kind of want to keep my torch out so it's right, or my lantern. Yeah, you know, he's got it. He's a strong lad. Okay. So we can head down or we can head up. Let's go up first. Oh, it's a dead end. Trying to, yes, find the enemies before our summons despawn. Summons are so powerful, it's crazy. Ow. What the heck just hit me? Did he shoot poison maybe? Huh. Oh, he has like poison arrows, huh? Yep. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Not really seeing much of anything in here. There you go, glass darts. They're not worth very much. I wish there was a mod that would let me desecrate shrines like this. I don't know how, but it would be funny. I don't think I have anything on me that would indicate desecration. Maybe if we had some books that disproved the tribunal, that'd be pretty funny. Just lay it on every single shrine we come across. Okay, a lot of different directions here. I realize I just use summons to solve my problems, but hey, it's part of being a sorcerer, right? Oh boy. Yes, you can fight the freaking Bone Lord. I'll give you vision. Can a Flame Atronach take on a Bone Lord? Yeah, at least this one. Wow, they suck. Okay. Just a very low level chest with some books. I think we have these books. We don't have that one, but we do have the other ones. Okay, nothing really going on here. I guess we'll take some bone meal. Bone meal's not the most useful ingredient. The only good one is it can restore attributes and telekinesis, but we have a spell for telekinesis, so that's why I haven't been picking it up. Okay. Ancestor Ghost. We can kill this one. Right? Or maybe he'll kill us. I actually don't know if we can. That Black Star amulet we have is pretty much constantly healing us. It's crazy. I noticed that when I was standing next to the Balrog, we were actually taking damage, but the Black Star pendant was healing it, so that's pretty funny. There is the index right here. I'll take it. Anything in here? Not really. We still had one other direction to go, I think. Yeah, we can go down. Might as well. Finish the dungeon. Okay, that's a little bit of a harder lock. Is this where all the good stuff is? Fiend Mace. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, now that we found the index, we need to go to Thrall Randar, which he did mark on our map, and it's kind of to the west of here. So give me a second to get out of the dungeon. I'll bring you back. All right, so I think we just need to head west from here. Let's hop toad, or at least some of it. It's pretty cool using spells from people that you actually know or have met in game. Maybe I should start naming my spells after Alaric when we play our next character. Alaric's Soul Trap. Okay, we got a random person wearing orcish armor charging towards me. Don't see that every day. Do I have any magic potions? Yeah, we got some from the Mages Guild. Who the heck are you, and why are you running me down, lady? Are you a Nord? Should I not be using shock spells? Maybe. Can't tell. No, you're not a Nord. You're a Breton? Imperial? Imperial. Olrencia Tedisoos? That's quite the name. Why are you here attacking me? And we ate it to become it. Okay, that's interesting. A bamboo pipe. A Tsaesci katana. Okay, is she she doesn't look like a snake person. Maybe she's like the half-blood Imperial one. I really want to take this orcish armor, but it's so freaking heavy, so I guess I'll leave it here. We can, you know, stumble upon it 500 videos from now and be like, oh yeah, I should actually take it because we spent so much money last time making this enchantment. Adamantium Wakizashi. What a strange woman. Okay, I am actually going to mark here and recall back to our house. This is not our house. Back to our house so I can drop off some like alchemy ingredients or something. We are very slow and very weighed down. All right, now we're moving. I see the stronghold all the way over there, and I just broke my knees. We have the Black Star pendant, so nothing really matters when it comes to taking damage like that. We're already actually at full health again. That's pretty freaking crazy. Thank you, Kavatra. You've really set my plans in motion, even if you didn't really mean to. And now he's with us forever. No escape. Okay, so here is the stronghold. Don't have to clear it out, which I'm okay with. We've been in a couple of strongholds recently. We just need the Propylon chamber. Yep. I honestly do kind of want to explore it because there are always pretty cool things going on. And we need this one. Oh. Hello. I was not expecting a Daedra waiting for me. I accidentally, because I have like an auto sorter mod, dropped off, I'm dead, dropped off all of our potions and forgot to retrieve them. It's really nice that it auto sorts my stuff. It's one of my favorite mods. But yes, it does take all of the potions that I actually want to keep off of me, like my magic potions, my fatigue potions. I really wish there was a search bar in chests like this. All right, potions have been retrieved. Let's try this again. Let's actually drink a potion since we're sitting here, and a fatigue potion as well, so our spell doesn't fail. All right, let's try it now. Now that we know this guy's waiting for us, nice. Conjuration 80. Not too bad. We could even summon our own Daedra. We got that spell last time, I think. You're not really doing a lot, Clanfear. And he's dead. Daedra teeth, nice. Anything else going on in here? Doesn't look like it. Rubble, you need a shovel. Well, there's a shovel right here. You clear away the rubble with your shovel. Perfect. Okay, so let's just drop down on top of the orc and tell her the good news. Job's done. Find the sigil amulet. Oh, gosh dang it. I didn't see an amulet in there. Okay, well, let me levitate back up in there. Yeah, I forgot we have to get the amulet from the Propylon chamber. Yes, that makes sense. I was sitting there thinking, how does this get us past the sigil? There we go. Vec Sigil Amulet of Entry. That's actually extremely powerful. Holy crap. Sanctuary 50 points and resist magic 50 for 20 seconds. That's nuts. That'll actually also let us get past, I think, the sigil in Firewatch. So that's pretty cool too. And the Firewatch Mages Guild. Okay, well, we still had the Vault sigil marked. Can't remember. Do we just need to put it on? Or do we have to cast the spell? Yep, there you go. Nice. We got a really, really good amulet from it. I bet money that this amulet is better than whatever magic item we're trying to retrieve down here. Because that's nuts. If we cast this, we'll have 100% magicka resistance. We'll actually have 120, so even better. All right. This was definitely worth it in Alaric's eyes. Ooh, more Daedra. Maybe I should give myself total magic immunity. Nah, we'll just use our summons. And hold our lantern so he can watch himself die. Oh, dang. Are you stronger than the other one? Maybe. Maybe I should be helping. Yeah, this guy seems a little bit tougher. Okay. Trapped. Let's get out telekinesis. I like how there's a Daedroth on this end and a Scamp on the other side of the door. Like the Scamp's in charge. Okay, there's a lot of enemies in there. Interesting. Let's get you back out then. You got this, right? Flame versus Frost. Oh, they killed each other. Perfectly balanced. Okay, underwater section. That's interesting. Might have to put our helmet back on so you guys can see a little better. We do lose the great enchantments, but just nice to be able to see. We need some magical potions because this hunger is going to paralyze me and piss me off. Maybe I should use that amulet right now. The Vec Sigil Amulet of Entry. Let's use that. So this hunger cannot deal any damage to us. Or at least has a harder time doing it. Yeah, he's resisting all our magic. Let's get out a Clanfear then to help. Oh, and you are also hitting me with something. Oh, you know what? Because we have the sign of the apprentice, we're weak to magic. I forgot about that. So even though we have 100% resist magicka, we have a 50% weakness to it. Oh, I'm dumb. I never put that together, that us being a Breton basically cancels out having the apprentice sign, right? I think so. Interesting. Well, we're about to die. That's less interesting. Let's also put on our pendant again so we can start regenerating health. Okay. Really wish this hunger wouldn't chase me down. Come on, I believe. I'm gonna put my helmet back on. So with this helmet, we're back to 70 again, so. It's not as definite as I was thinking it was. I forgot we had the apprentice sign. It's not really something that has come up a lot, but, or it has and I just forgot about it. Is that why we're getting rocked by spellcasters? That makes a lot of sense. Kind of want to drop down into the water just to see what's going on. Screw it. I'll put the freaking helmet back on, even though I just took it off. We have water breathing. I don't think we have any swift swim spells, though. Can I dash? How was I triggering that before? I don't know. Ooh, an aquatics level. Nice. Okay, this is kind of leading. Oh, we're overburdened? Why are we overburdened? Why is our strength so bad? Did the hunger do that? Maybe, or maybe we're just hungry and I dropped off my water and my food. Oh my gosh, this is not good. We don't need this shovel anymore, right? No. We could always eat a Daedra heart, you know? That sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so it's E to dash. Interesting. Yeah, why would I want to come down here? Seems like there's a couple different passageways. Anything going on over here? Is this just an air pocket? Okay. Gotta make sure. They like to hide stuff, but I haven't seen anything in the water. Not looking too intently, but at least from what I can see, I don't see anything. Maybe we had to go this way, I don't know. Oh boy. You stay away from me. Let's get our torch back out, our lantern. I still don't know what mod is altering their duration, but 10 out of 10 mod. Would install again. It's so nice having torches for this long. Okay, who the heck are you? Move! He's pelting me with arrows. This isn't good. All right, well, we're going to have to restore, I guess, just everything. Why not? Stop shooting me. Dremora sharpshooter, yeah. Oh, there's one up there too. I think if we hide under here, maybe he'll drop off. Yeah. Oh, he's cheating. He's using my own strategies against me. Maybe if I come over here. Did he fall down? Yes. Haha. Now fight me like a man by fighting my summons. And you're not a man, you're a Dremora, but you know what I mean. Thanks for the heart. I might have to eat it if there's no food here. Yeah, our strength is just destroyed. I don't know if I have any restore strength spells on me. Yeah, I only have restore intelligence. Did not think strength was something we'd have drained. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, looks like we can float up to 3 different directions. So let's do that. This is just a dead end, and we're over encumbered mid-air. Why does our encumbrance keep going down? It's our food wearing off, maybe? Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Okay, I went back to the house, ate some food, made some restore strength potions. We're all good to go here. Took a while, but we did it. Silver longbow, restore magicka, more gems, nice. Oh, that summoned a Dremora. Why? Why does every gem have a Dremora summon locked behind it? Well, we should be fine. We have some pretty good buffs. I can't really move though. We're actually like locked in here. There we go. You gonna die, sir? Yes, there we go. Freaking Dremora Lord. I guess we'll levitate across here. Anything going on this side? Just caved in. Okay. There's definitely going to be another Dremora over here. Let's save. More gems. The Bone Song. You have learned the spell, the Bone Song. Nice. What does the Bone Song do? Summon skeletal minion. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Okay. Ooh, do not have enough magic to levitate. Do we have enough to hop? Yes. And there's a Dremora. What a surprise. Get some restore magic going. Nice, level that unarmored skill. Get you out. Get you out, the old reliables. Kind of want this skull so we can stick it in our house. And he's dead. Nice. Ooh, this place is pretty freaking big. Man, I moved our like needs mod to the top here and I keep dragging it around. It's driving me crazy. Get down there and fight. Die for me. There's a lot going on in this room. Okay, well, let's start throwing shock balls. Resisted magic. That's not good. Pretty sure that's my flame match knock, unless they killed it already. It's possible. Well, more men to the slaughter. They want to have a summon off? Let's have a summon off then. I have some good summons nowadays. Maybe we can get a Daedra off if we get enough magic here. Go get him, Tiger. I believe in you. Seems like they're doing pretty good. Let's also maybe get a Frost Atronach. Oh, I fell down. That's less good. That is actually very bad. And there's another stupid hunger. At least I made more than one strength potion, huh? Okay, I think everyone is dead except for you. That's a frost spell. Let's not use that. You have a glass dagger? Belshazzar, Jinkblade, and the Ghost Ring. Value is 32,000. Fortify Conjuration for 20 to 30 seconds. That's pretty good. And Chameleon. Nice. I kind of want to keep it for myself. Not that I would ever remember to use it, but I still want it. Scroll of Lord Mahas's Vengeance. Cool. An Extravagant Robe. A Light Staff. Could be interesting. Daedra Heart. Daedric Throwing Knife. This is going to summon something on me, isn't it? A Bloodstone. Scroll of Vermina's Promise, and a book on Elemental Daedra. You have learned the spell Experimental Frost Atronach. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what does Experimental Frost Atronach do? It just lasts longer, but it actually costs less magicka than the regular Frost Atronach spell. Interesting. Well, now we can summon two at once since they're different spells, so that's pretty cool. So we'll grab these. I'm going to assume it's going to spawn more, so. Ooh, and we can bathe here. Even better. Yep. There's the second one. Let's get some more magic pumping. Use our experimental Frost Atronach. Yeah. They like that. I'm going to loot stuff while you kill him. 2 Dremora Lords, dang. Are you almost dead? Yes. And down he goes, Mr. Dremora Lord. Well, is that everything here? Looks like it. Yeah, maybe we had to go through the water there. I don't know if this door over here is like blocked off or if we just happened to go the right way. No, okay. I thought we were done here. You were just chilling. You heard all the commotion outside and you thought, eh. Good job. Ooh, a dwarven staff. I'll actually take that. And some more books and some more scrolls. Nice. The 7 Penance. You have learned the spell Minion of May Runes from this book. Interesting. Oh, it's a summon scamp spell. That's less interesting. You have learned the spell Pinprick, the Spectrum Study. I think I know what that is. Yeah, just damage health. The Pig Children. There's a lot of good loot here. Ooh, a Master's Calcinator. We're still using like apprentice level alchemy equipment, so that is very, very welcome. Bunch of gems, 36 lessons, nice, some mysticism. More scrolls. This is, oh, a journeyman's mortar. Okay. This is good. This is good. We're getting some upgrades here. Poison mirror robe. Pretty good. More soul gems. Another journeyman's ebony dagger. Dang. This is a good little haul. Trapped. I did not mean to tank that, but we are, in fact, tanking it now. That's not good. How much damage is this doing? 20 points for 8 seconds. Well, you're just going to have to out-heal it. That is a ton of damage. Never forget your telekinesis spells. Yeah, this was a dead end, and I didn't even notice. Okay, glad we swam around then. I think that's everything here, and we have the ghost ring now, plus a lot of other cool stuff. So let's recall back to the orc. Can we get rid of these marks? I guess we'll have to see. Okay, man, I feel like I'm always meeting her at night, like we're doing some shady stuff here. Well, how is your exploration of Van Dire Lion going? Are you any closer to finding the ghost ring? You have the ghost ring? Then what are you waiting for? Give it to me. Okay, Smeagol. You have it? Glad to see my research has finally produced real results. Now give it to me, Alaric Corvain, and you may receive your reward. Your eternal reward. I feel like she's gonna get pissed and attack us, and we're going to get expelled from the Mages Guild if I refuse. She's clearing her throat. If I give it to her, will it despawn out of the game? Or can I kill her and take it? Because I think if we can like manipulate it the right way, we'll be able to get it back. So assuming the ring doesn't despawn. So here you go. Thank you. I know it couldn't have been easy recovering the ring on your own. Yeah, thanks for the help. So let me teach you a special spell I created to call in some backup in tough situations. And a hefty gold reward, of course. You can return to the guild hall now too. I'll join you there soon. Oh, wait. Do you have any more duties? I have no more duties for you, Conjurer. If you're looking for them, speak with the guild stewards at Narcissus or Almasthere. Can I advance? You are now Alaric Corvain, the magician. Strive ever forward. So we need to be warlock rank to do the Narcissus stuff. Ghost ring. After all this time, it's something of a miracle to finally have it in my hands. Yes, your hands. If you taunt a member of the Mages Guild to attack you, will you still get expelled? It kind of sucks because it seems like she's actually a really good trainer. I just don't feel like Alaric would let her keep the ring. I just don't know if he would. Like, it's too powerful of an artifact for him just to give it up. Cold turkey like that. Destruction, conjuration. I feel like our magical skills are actually advancing pretty well though, so maybe we don't even need a trainer. The only one that she kind of trains that we've been neglecting is illusion. And that's just because, well, illusion's not the most useful magicka school. It's okay, it has a lot of good ones like paralysis and silence, but I don't know, sometimes it's quicker just to cast fireball than it is to silence somebody, you know? Yeah, let's test it out. If I taunt you to attacking me and kill you, will I be expelled? Okay, she wants to use her spell. Well, let's look at the spell she just taught me. Corral's Call Aid. Summon Dramora, and it summons 2 of them. That's pretty good, and it doesn't cost a lot of magic either. She's actually using the same spell. That is really funny. Okay, well, I got more summons than that, so hope you're ready for a fight. I'm just going to stand here and burn your back while you focus on my minions. All right, there you go. Hey, I don't think we got expelled for it either. And we get the ghost ring, a glass dagger, a ring of fireballs, a ring of shock balls. Nice. And we might as well just take the rest of her stuff. And to be safe, let's dispose of the corpse. Actually, what am I doing? I should soul trap her and turn her into skeletal minion for taking the ring from me. Yes, that sounds like a much better idea. Let's do that. I forgot about soul trap. We haven't done it for a while. Okay. Let's do this again and be prepared. You know, get the jump, get a Clanfer out, get a Flame Atronach out. Hello. Don't mind me. And then we taunt her. Give me the ring or I'll kill you. And now we need to get the black soul trap off before she dies. Ooh, it is very hard to tell who is who here. I think it's on her, yeah. All right. Take care of it. Maybe I have to do it. There we go. There you go. And we trapped her soul and we'll still take all of her clothes and whatnot. Haha. Alaric always comes out on top. We get the reward, we get the cool spell, and we get the ghost ring. Fortify Conjuration. Pretty good. I don't know what Fortifying Conjuration does past a certain point. Right now, our Conjuration is 90 from the shirt we have, right? Or the robe we have. So it's normally 85. Does it reduce magic costs? I don't feel like it does. Maybe if it's at 100, it does. I guess we could test it out. So if we use the ghost ring here, let's favorite it so it's closer to the top. And let's also favorite her spell that she taught us because it's really good. So if we use the ghost ring and look at, I don't know, the spell she just taught us, it costs 63 magicka. We use this and it still costs 63. So I think the only thing it would really do is allow us to cast like Summon Golden Saint or like a really strong summon spell. I don't think it reduces magic, at least from what I can see right here. We still can't cast this spell. Little disappointing because our Conjuration's already so high, so it really doesn't make a difference to us, but it's the principle, you know? I'm not going to let you keep this magical artifact. It's mine. I found it. I did the work. Plus, she didn't have any more duties for us anyways, so no harm, no foul. Let's head to Othmura. I think we can actually take her stuff now too, because she's dead. I have a mod where if you murder the owner of items, there's no one to, you know, question you and say, hey, that doesn't belong to you. You know, because they're dead. Ooh, some alchemy ingredients, nice. I hope the other guild members don't mind, but I'm taking over. Hello. Yes, weird thing happened to your guild master. She tried to attack me when she saw the ring. She kept calling it her precious. So I had to put her down. What a shame. All right, we are done here in Othmura. So let's head back to Narcissus and head to our next set of quests until we're high enough rank for Narcissus. We'll head to Old Ebonheart, and part of that is because, you know, there's a bunch of quests in Old Ebonheart, and I don't think we've ever done them before. But a very, very long time ago, and I'm glad somebody reminded me of this, I think we were playing Tiberius, and we went to the Ebon Keep up here in Old Ebonheart, and we came across a very powerful artifact inside of the old Ebon Keep. An artifact that I said, I'm coming back here to grab this with our mage character. And, you know, we're in the neighborhood, so let's go grab it. I think it'll help us a lot. It's a very, very powerful artifact. Maybe you guys already know what I'm talking about here. Alaric shows up to your town and magical artifacts start disappearing. Look at that face. Oh crap. Okay, well, at least we didn't fall too far. Almost died enjoying Alaric's face a little bit too much there. I think it's in the main courtyard here. Is it this? Yeah, maybe? I will resist the urge to steal portraits off the wall. Ebon Tower Library. Gracious visitors to the Ebon Tower, the library and royal feast hall are open to the public. Visitors are asked to refrain from touching or exploiting our exotic floral collection. I would never, ever do that. They can trust me. Yes, there's a lot of really good books in here, including a lot of skill books and spell books. It is extremely tempting to kill everyone inside this whole area and steal every single book off the wall. But I will wait to do that until we have a bigger house and maybe some way to auto sort stuff. I do kind of want to grab these just for the skill level, but
time to talk?
I can wait. I'm a patient man. So what we need to do here is we need to get this man to look in this direction. Hello. Do you like my hat? Maybe we'll take it off, you know, get into the roleplay a little bit. Also, I love the way the lantern glows on Alaric's face. It somehow makes him look more insane than he already is. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Don't want light. Let's head over in this corner. Well, actually, I'll read this note here, assuming I can pick it up. Pamphlet. The robe of Ebon Regency, adorned with golden lining and fine ebony jewels, the robe of Ebon Regency was woven in the halls of the Ebon Tower and gifted to the Ratham family of Morrowind during the early Third Era. The robe was soon acquired by Empress Regent Kataraya Rathim and became a symbol of her enduring reign until her death in Third Era 200. The enchantment on the robe was said to have boosted the Empress's influence around the Empire and significantly increased her popularity among the people of Tamriel. After her death, the robe was returned to the Ebon Tower, where it remains here to this day. They're going to have to rewrite that because we're taking this robe. Fortify Intelligence 20, Fortify Willpower 10, Resist Paralysis, and Resist Poison. Yeah, we need this. And I think we have the tools for it. You can kind of grab it from this side. And we still have that really good Murdrum ring here that casts invisibility and fortifies our sneak. We will use it and see if we can't pull this off. First try. All right, well, it's time to get out of here. Yeah, that's fine. We can get rid of these marks, and we can get rid of the Othmura mark and this one, and we can just head back to Narcissus and look at our new robe that we have acquired. Mysticism 90. Nice. We're almost maxed out on that from all the marking and recalling. All right, let's see what this robe looks like. Okay, looks pretty standard. I think I've seen this same robe before. There might be different markings on it or something. Looks very, very Alaric Corvain, though. I like it a lot. Fits our gloves, too. Plus, the constant effect on it is nuts. Fortify Intelligence. So that gives us how much extra intelligence here? Actually, did I take off my ring or something? Yeah, I did. Let's put on our Kavatra's ring. So we're up to 216 with these two things. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. I've been wanting to steal this robe for a while, ever since I was reminded about it, so I'm glad we went and got it. But I am going to end the video there for today. Got a lot of powerful artifacts today, a lot of upgrades for Alaric, and that always feels great. Plus we finished the Othmura Mages Guild. Pretty short, but super fun. I like the reward at the end. It is kind of funny the amulet you get to get past the sigil is better than the ghost ring. That resist magic 50 is nuts. Anyways, if you have made it this far and enjoy this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out. As for the rest of us, I want to read two things today. First, the Bone Song. The Bone Song, a pinch of dust, a rattle of bone, a flicker of runes. a tendril of magic, a spill of blood. For centuries they have slept. For centuries they have dreamed. Now they awaken. Through death and night, they hearken to him. Their empty eyes see. Their empty minds think. Their empty throats scream. And their empty hearts hate. The dance of death is the breath of life, is the light of day, is the black of night. It is the call that they must obey, the stench of evil, the rank of decay, the power of his word. They are under his sway. It's like this song was written about Alaric. That's pretty fitting. I also wanted to read this On Elemental Daedra book because we got a lot of Daedric summons, new ones, this video. And it taught us our experimental Frost Atronach spell, so we shall read this as well. On Elemental Daedra by Elvyr. Many have studied and been mesmerized by the behavior of summonable Daedra in battles and when being attacked. In order to use less magicka and gain longer periods of conjuration time, there have been proposals on how to properly fluctuate the mana stream to certain threads, such as from Magnus to Aetherius' second plane or throughout Secunda to the void itself. However, magicka redirection is an extremely complex subject, and all but a few wizards have ever claimed to accomplish this, most notably Amian of the Crystal Tower, but with him drifting into madness after living 800 years and not eager to teach, the mystery will remain. I was one of the few living Myr to see him perform the conjuration of Frost Atronach with a simple gesture and no mantras at all. As we all know, all common mages have to rely on the usual method of the customary mantra Web Ot Ekem Yud Payam Ot Nek Yakam Ut Yadut, or a slight variation of it, and the hand gesture of symmetrically aligning 3 first fingers not to any sphere of Daedra gods. A common point to focus one's attention is the sun, as it is the direct link to the source of magicka itself, and thus neutral. Some disagree though, but Magnus has been proven to be the most powerful of all points in the firmament. When I finally took the chances of actually testing the redirection procedures, the results did not provide to be as successful as I first thought. Firstly, a test environment was needed, so unnecessary deaths would be avoided. I chose to put a Quama Forager in a lair with a traditionally summoned Frost Atronach. Being an aggressive beast as it is, the Quama chose to defend itself from the freezing cold elemental, dying swiftly in the attempt. Yet, the Atronach itself showed no signs of aggression against such a beast until it attacked. The summoning of an Atronach is considered an offensive act for the Atronach, and will engage on any enemy of the caster, with no regards to its own fate. The question remains though, how does a summoned Daedra detect these aggressors, and could the detection be made more effective, perhaps to the level of the thoughts themselves? On a continued experiment, I was to stream the magicka, not make the Atronach's physical appearance visible, but to render only its actions obvious for any dweller of Nirn. This would not be done by an invisibility spell that hides already visible matter. There's a major difference between these two. However, the test failed, as the actions of the Atronach were bound between Oblivion and Nirn, not reaching either one. I have not been able to find any studies on the subject and doubt there even are any. Another thing to consider was to lessen the amount of cold energy a Frost Atronach releases while being summoned. It seemed that even peaceful critters would either escape or attack when being caught by this small but noticeable field. Unnecessary energy should be either surged to other, more needed attributes, or reserved for another purpose later. It might not be much, but as it is gradually building up, summoning 3 Atronachs a day without this effect would be noticeable in the magicka surroundings. There's some interesting grammar in this book, and I can't tell if it's like a spelling mistake or if I'm just reading it wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I've had to like reread some parts here because it isn't like good English. On repeated experiments with a Quama being near to a Frost Atronach and redirecting the flow from the Elvyr field, as I shall call it, to the void itself, pleasant results were finally achieved. The Quama did not in fact pay no attention to the Atronach, although it was clearly visible. This called for testing with diseased rats, who were far more eager to attack it, although still a bit hesitant. It seems that for Kwama, the only way to detect an odorless elemental is its surrounding heat field or motion, a Storm Atronach's defining feature. On one thing, uncertainty bothers me, though, does the said flow method actually apply to all spellcasters, or does it require a connection with the void only formed by fierce practice? Very interesting. It's cool that it teaches you a spell as well. Alaric would definitely be interested in reading that. Anyways, if you stuck around for the reading, I appreciate you. Peace out.